Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maverick Moses. I'm the author of the upcoming YA Dark Urban Fantasy Trilogy, Karma's Children, host of the Book Fiends Club, and founder of Story Salt, a small bookish bath shop. And today I have a special BookTube tag video for you. So I will be doing the Do I Have That Book challenge. So this challenge was originally created by keeping tabs, but I originally saw it on Haley and Bookland's channel. I just thought it looked so much fun, and although I technically wasn't directly tagged by doing it, I just really want to do it myself, so here it goes. This challenge is kind of like a scavenger hunt. I have 20 prompts in front of me that I will be reading off for you guys, and on each prompt I need to search for a book that matches it, and after that I will place the book down and I can't use that book again for the rest of the challenge. I will be tagging some other awesome booktubers at the end of this video to do this challenge as well, but let's see how many books of these 20 books that I have. Number 1, do you have a book with a deckled edge? Let's see. Oh, okay, this immediately came to mind. I have Kill Creek by Scott Thomas. It immediately came to mind because this is a book of the month that we had in Book Fiends. This was our February book of the month. And I immediately, when I got the book in the mail, I was like, wow, these edges are so unique. Like, I've never seen a book like this before, because they are very rare. So, deckled edges on the pages here. Not necessarily say that I'm a fan of deckled edges, but it is a cool looking aesthetic. Number 2, do you have a book with 3 or more people on the cover? I don't know if I do. I feel like most books just have like 1 or 2 characters on them, you know? 2 characters, 1 character. No, that would just be 2. Stalking Jacket the Ripper? No. Ooh, okay. Oh, Harry Potter. I'll just go to Harry Potter. When in doubt, go to Harry Potter. Alright, so I have Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So we have Harry Potter and it looks like 3 other characters on this cover. I don't know what characters they are, but they are characters and they are on the cover. Number 3, do you have a book based on another fictional story? So basically a retelling. I do have that. I have Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. I am super excited to read this. I haven't picked it up quite yet, but this is a retelling of A Wizard of Oz, and it basically rewrites it in a way that Dorothy is now the evil one and the witch is now the good one. Number 4, do you have a book with a title of 10 letters? Exactly 10 letters. Let me see. Great, I had to do math. I know. Yes, I realize that counting to 10 letters is not very much math, but still, let's see. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Oh, no. No. Oh, I have Civil Blood by V. Renee. It is CIVILBLOOD, which is 10 letters. So yes. Number 5, do you have a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter? Let's see if we do. Let's see. No. 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 Oh, yes. Stock Hill Girls by Claire Legrand. It both starts with S and ends with an S. This was our January book of the month in Book Fiends, and I'm just going to go ahead and link all of my Book Fiends live streams down below in the description so you can check them out. But we talked all about Stock Hill Girls in our January one, and it was very interesting. Do you have a Mass Market Paperback? I do have actually a lot of Mass Market Paperbacks. They're all pretty much right here. But I'm just gonna pick one of my favorites, and that is the, oh my God, literally almost just threw it across the room. That is The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. I am probably butchering that last name, but you know, oh well. Do you have a book written by an author using a pen name? Ooh, I don't think I do have that. Let me see. So I actually just recently found out that Cassandra Clare is a pen name, and that like had me shook. But I don't have any Cassandra Clare books because I actually don't really enjoy her books that much. Unpopular bookish opinion. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so I don't really know if this technically counts, but I do have The Chaos Circus by R. Dugan, and I say that I don't know if it technically counts because Dugan is her last name, but she is not using her full first name in her books, so I'm counting it as a pen name. So R. Dugan, and her real name is Renee Dugan. Do you have a book with a character's name in the title? So I definitely have this, and the first thing that pops into my mind is Evelyn's Number by Bethany Adazadeh. I have Evelyn's Number, or I have Pearl's Number. Both of them have character names in the title, and I did book reviews for both of these on my channel, so be sure to check those out. I even got to interview Bethany and learn more about her, the book, and what went into writing them, so be sure to check those out. Do you have a book with 2 maps in it? Okay, so I don't think I have 2 maps? Do books have 2 maps? I didn't know that was a thing. I've seen like Red Aberrant has like 1 map, I think, right? I know I saw it somewhere. Yeah, there's 1 map. There's not a second map. And I don't know. No, I wouldn't have a map. Children of Blood and Bone? I feel like Children of Blood and Bone's gotta have 2 maps, right? So I see 1 map. No. Okay. Okay, so wait, is this the same? Oh, it's the same. Okay, so I don't know if this counts, but I have, I'm just gonna take this off. I have Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi, and there isn't technically 2 maps, but there is 1 map that's placed in the book 2 times, and that is on the front cover here, right after the hardback, and then on the back cover as well. And it's the same map, but it's on there 2 separate times. So whether you want to count that as 2 maps or not, maybe a half a point, let me know in the comments. Do you have a book that was turned into a TV show? So I know I have a lot of books that were turned into movies, but I feel like I don't know any that were turned into a TV show. Let's see. No. Okay, so again, let me know if this counts or not. But I do not have a book that was directly turned into a TV show, but I do have The Picture of Dorian Gray. As I said, it wasn't technically a TV show, but Dorian Gray was a main character in the TV show Penny Dreadful that incorporated a lot of the more classic, darker imagery books like Frankenstein's Monster, Dracula, and The Picture of Dorian Gray, and he was a main character in that. So not technically based off of The Picture of Dorian Gray as a show in its entirety, but a section of the show was based off this book, so maybe a half a point for this too. Let me know in the comments. Do you have a book written by someone who was originally famous for something else? So I don't really read memoirs or like biographies or autobiographies, so if I did, that probably would have been a super easy one to find something for, but since I don't read that, let me search for a little bit. Oh, okay, so I do have Thrall by Jennifer Quintes, and Jennifer Quintes was a writer on Teen Wolf, I believe, and that's how she originally became known, and then she dove into the world of YA fiction. So, yeah, not necessarily like a celebrity, but she was famous for writing in Teen Wolf, so I'm going with it. Do you have a book with a clock on the cover? Okay, so the first thing that comes to mind is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera, but oh shoot, there's not. Yeah, okay. So the first thing that came to mind, and the only thing that comes to mind, is that They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. As you can see, there is no clock on the cover, but I thought that there was because the inside is covered in clocks. Why couldn't you have been on the cover? Okay. So, okay, not technically a point, but also like, It's on the cover part. It's not in the front part. Let me know. Do you have a poetry book? So I have a lot of the classics, like from Shakespeare, and then the Oedipus plays of Sophocles, but I think I'm gonna go with this here. This hefty book is The Complete Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. So even though it does have a lot of like short stories and other books that he's written, it does have all of his poems. So I'm going to count this as my poetry book. Do you have a book with an award stamp on it? Oh, let's see. Okay, let's think like famous books. Stalking Jack the Ripper was famous. Nope, no award stamp. What if it's us? Nope. I already used Children, Blood and Bone. I feel like there was probably an award stamp on there. I don't know. Oh, I found one. Okay, so Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Briggs. It does have a sticker for the #1 New York Times bestseller. So there is the award sticker for that. Do you have a book written by an author with the same initials as you? So my name is Maverick Moses, so we're looking for MM. Let's see, we have Mass. No, that's Sarah J. Maas. No, that's not right. Maniscalco Carey, no. No. Oh! Duh! Marissa Meyer. I have Cinder by Marissa Meyer. MM. Same initials as me. Do you have a book of short stories? So, yes I do. And I have, again, another quite hefty book. But I have this, and it's basically a gothic special edition hardcover book of H.G. Wells' short stories. So it has all of the short stories by H.G. Wells in here. And I honestly haven't read it all, but it just looks so pretty. Do you have a book that is between 500 and 510 pages long? Wow, okay, that is way too specific. Okay, so a general rule of thumb here, I usually don't read longer books that are like 500 pages plus. So I feel like I probably don't have a 500 plus page book. Let me see this. No, that's in the 400s. And it can't even be 500 plus. It has to literally be between 500 and 510. Like, that is a very small margin. What is this one? Oh, I just noticed another deckled edge one, and I didn't even realize it had a deckled edge. Anyway, let's see. Dracula has 400. No. Okay. Stephen King looks thick. Let's see. Oh, wow. Nope, that's not it. So Stephen King The Shining has like 650 pages. What about Simon Williams? No. Wait, okay, so how is it? These books literally look like, this one only looks like slightly smaller and it's like 200 pages less. Like, what the heck? Oh gosh, Harry Potter? Harry Potter is exuberant. I don't think, yeah, no, those are in the 600s. Okay, Wicked? No, again, like, this is like so thick. Ooh! Wait. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I found another book that has 2 maps, and this is more legit because they are different maps. So it has one map right here on the front and again another map on the back, but they're 2 different maps. So I feel like I should just like replace Children of Blood and Bone with this. But yeah, so I do technically have one. If you argued that the Children of Blood and Bone did not count because it was the same map in 2 different places, I have your other argument. I fire back with Wicked, so I do have that, but I don't have a book. I do not have a book between 500 and 510 pages. That is way too specific, and that's just not happening with me. Do you have a book that was turned into a movie? Yes, finally a book that was turned into a movie. So obviously I feel like the obvious answers would be like any of the Harry Potter books, but I don't want to go with the obvious answer because I feel like everybody can say that. So I'm going to go with The Shining by Stephen King. Do you have a graphic novel? Yes, I do, and I only have one, and that is why I know for certain that I have this graphic novel. But I have V for Vendetta by Alan Moore and David Lloyd. I didn't know their author names by memory, sorry. But I originally just saw the movie and, no, not just saw the movie, like I've seen the movie like, I don't know, a dozen times. And I knew it was a graphic novel before it was the movie. So I wanted to get the graphic novel, and to be honest with you too, I still haven't even read this either, and I got it like almost a year ago. And the last prompt of this, we have, do you have a book written by 2 or more people? And yes, I do have this. I can finish strong with What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. Okay, this is extremely heavy. I don't know why I decided to pick this up, and it's probably like hitting my microphone or something like that too. But I have all 19 books that I found here. Let me put this down. Ah! It's okay. So I found a total of 19 books that fit the prompts. Again, kind of some of them were a little bit iffy, and you can let me know in the comments below if those counted or not. But the only one that I really could not find was the one that was between 500 and 510 pages. Like, that was just so specific. I'm sorry. Breath. Alright, so I just remembered that I was supposed to be timing myself while I was doing all of that, and I totally forgot until just now. But that's okay, I was scrambling around a lot trying to make sure I put the books down in a kind of nice way so I don't ruin them and mess them up, and then I was trying to talk to you guys, and I was trying to read the prompts, so in the end the time would have been muddled anyway, so I'm okay with it. I had a lot of fun doing this tag. I have a very large pile of books on the ground here that I'm going to be needing to put in these bookshelves once again. And I'm not looking forward to that, but it's okay. As I said, it was a lot of fun, so it was all worth it. I'm going to be tagging some awesome other booktubers to do with this Do I Have That Book Challenge. So I will be tagging Anna Grace H., The Bookish Crypt, and Don Kurtgich to do this book challenge, so be sure to subscribe to their channels so you don't miss when they take on this awesome challenge. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below what book you have that is between 500 and 510 pages long, because I'm super curious to find out what that is. Please hit that subscribe button, help support my channel, I'd really appreciate it, and be sure to follow me on Instagram for more on my TBR list, my writing, and see some cool aesthetically pleasing bookstagram photos of all of the books that I had in this challenge, as well as all of the awesome books remaining behind me. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!